Eerieville, Wondrous Destiny, Chapter 8.
After traveling through the portal, Crimson ended up just outside of the Mosquito Queen's castle. Great, a castle, he thought. The castle was dark gray and black, resting at the bottom of some tall mountains, the austere mountains. It was the Mosquito Queen's castle, where Molly was held captive in the dungeons, but Crimson did not know that. Many pointy towers surrounded the castle, a reddish swamp around it. There was a grassland between the castle and the edge of the forest he portaled in. He then looked at the mask that the snake wizard had given him, which he was carrying with his right hand. He finally put it on for the first time. He saw everything in dull, grayed out colors except for some shiny, neon-colored objects in the distance. Yes, those shiny objects must be the mystical stones. He jumped. I'm going to go get them now so I can save my princess. He then saw the castle and a blue shining light coming from inside the upper parts of the castle. What? Is there a mystical stone inside the castle itself? He asked, astounded. I'm going to go get it. He ran to the castle entrance door and was greeted by 2 mosquito soldiers, whom were both standing upright on 2 of their 6 limbs. On their other limbs, they were carrying swords, whips, and shields. Why are you here, young lad? Hello, Mr. Guard Soldier. My name is Crimson, and I would like to get the mystical stone that is inside the castle, please. I need it to save Princess Molly. I'll do anything for it. Work, run errands, you name it. I will give it back as soon as I save her, please. The mosquito soldiers both glanced at each other and frowned. Did you say mystical stone? Yes, sir. I believe there is one inside the castle, Crimson replied. You better get out of here, lad. Stop believing in those fairy tales about magical stones. But sir, they're real. I can assure you, cried Crimson. One of the soldiers grabbed Crimson and put his sword against his neck. If you know what's good for you, son, go back to school and stop looking for those fantasy stones. Crimson was shocked. His eyes were wide open and his face turned red from embarrassment. He didn't know what to say. He did not wish to start a fight, which he would probably lose. He thought that maybe he could go search for the other mystical stones instead. All right, good sir. I meant no disrespect. I'll make my way out, Crimson said with a shaky voice as he bowed to them. Good boy, said the other soldier. And might I suggest you also forget about your pretty Princess Molly? Why do you say that? Do you know her? Is she here? Asked Crimson in a louder tone of voice as he took a few steps towards them. Just get out of here, boy. No, please tell me what you know about her. I know that she's way out of your league. Ha ha ha. Both mosquito soldiers laughed maniacally. She's in trouble. Please let me in. Both mosquito soldiers pushed on Crimson's chest with their swords. Their swords were medium-sized, sharp with the blades curved. One last time, boy, get the damn out of here, said one of the soldiers while pushing him with his sword once again. That's when Crimson finally had a reality check. Even though they were both slightly shorter than him, he noticed their weapons, their long pointy needle proboscis, coming out of their mouths and their wings. One of them began to hover a little above him, making a sharp buzzing sound. He already knew that he probably did not stand a chance against both mosquito soldiers, and even if he did, who knows how many more of them are inside, and what other creatures and evil magic might be there. For the first time, he ultimately realized how disadvantageous his position was in all this. He really was alone. Crimson swallowed his pride and decided to go to look for the other mystical stones and to come back fully equipped with them to release the princess. Thank you for your help, gentlemen, he said and left.